Hello. Hi. So today I did a smoky purple without using any blacks, and I stayed in one palette, and it's literally only 3 eyeshadows. So if you want to achieve this super beautiful purple smoky eye that is great for many occasions, keep watching this video.
Treat the lovers like guys. Smoke them up and leave them, changing with the season.
Okay guys, let's get right into this space. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty foundation. It is darker, but I do want to use it. I just don't like the scent. Like, I'm not like a scent person. I don't like scents in my makeup products or skincare, honestly. This is Mocha 500G. I think I've only used this foundation once. I feel like with me sometimes I have to give a foundation a few tries, you know. So I'm gonna pop this all over my face. Most definitely is really thick. I honestly think I forgot how full coverage this foundation is. It was smoke purple. Like, I did a smoke purple last year, kind of, sort of, but I want to do a smoky purple, like something fire, and I want to make it easy. So I just have my MAC's Layin Low paint pot applied already. I'm torn between the two. I got the JRENNA palette here. I have some amazing purples. I don't even think I've used them yet. But then also too, I've used the Mcgrath palette. I've used she has beautiful purple shadows in here too. I'm only interested in Frisky and maybe Immaculate, New Beige. Like, I don't know. Let's get into this eye look. Things first, I am going to go in with using the JRENNA palette. I feel like you can pick this up at a store. Maybe some already have it, but I'm going to take the shade Credit, which is a beautiful burgundy shade. It's our first shade, brown shade. I apply it, it's going to make the other eyeshadows blend really easily into the shade. Like, you probably won't even be able to tell that I put it on. It's real nice and blended. Be using just like an overall fluffy brush. It's pretty big and fluffy. I'm going to be taking that color. It's called Big Wig. It's violet purple shade, and dip our brush in there, and we're going to go right over shade. It's going to give it that purple tone. You can do a smoky without using black, so that's why I said I wanted to make it easy, because a black shadow is always a little bit harder to blend, in my opinion. I need to find, I love the Noir eyeshadow by Anastasia, but I need to find a really good black eyeshadow with a good formula, like a good finish. I'm going to be applying the shade Shookington, and we're going to take that shadow. You know, Anastasia palette is good for kickbacks. The kickback is not bad. Swipe the crease, boom. Swipe the crease, boom. Swipe the crease. I can't believe I've never used the purples in this palette. Like, super flat, fluffy brush. Going back into Big Wig. And we're going to deepen it. We're going to build up the intensity, starting on the outer proportion of the eye. We're going to go back into Credit because we're building as we go. That was easy. We used 3 shadows, the same palette. Feel free to get creative. You can use more if you want, but That's pretty much it. That was so easy. Using the Inglot Gel Liner in number 77. I've been using this for years. I have not switched up. I love it. I just find it so crazy that like TikTok, well, some people on TikTok are like, buy Inglot number 77 liner. Like if you've been on YouTube, you know this eyeliner is like an OG. A little bit of mascara because we're getting ready to put our lashes on, and now we have a different glue. Our glue nowadays dry fast, okay? So I'm gonna. This is the One Size Point Made Bodacious Black Gel Pencil. I always say with eyeliner, especially if you're using it down here, you want it to be like an eyeliner that glides really good because you don't want like a rough eyeliner on your lower lash line. And the lash that I chose for today, it is the Lilly Lashes. Is these it? These are the Lilly Lashes style Cabos. They have like a winged, they're like they flare out on the end. Going with our concealer. So for concealer, run this way Too Faced concealer. I think this is in Dark Deep. It's the smaller one. The smaller concealer is actually hydrating. But we're gonna pop this on. Pop it, pop it. The MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in cooler tone highlight shade for me, but I'm gonna set it with like more of that yellow powder undertone. The leftover concealer. I want to clean up my wing here because I got some leftover shadow, and I'll just take it. This brush has a pointed tip. Swipe it up. Now I'm gonna go in. I'm going to take some of the Sacha Buttercup translucent powder. Well, setting powder. Sorry. Remembers when it was like all the rave. Like, are people still using it? Do they still care about it? It's a nice yellow tone, nice full coverage powder. I know a powder I need to buy again. And when I set, I just like to press. Press, 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 press. Oh, yeah, I had left this in my little beauty drawer. Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzing Cream. Now, this is for the girls who are lazy with the contouring and bronzing, even though you can use it if you're not. But this is really good. Get you like a dense brush, something like this. You see how it's dense, but it's also very fluffy. So it has some density to it, you know what I'm saying? Just tap into this. Tap, 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 tap in. Go right here in the crevices of your cheek. Swipe. Look how easy that is. And you can build it. You have perfect contour. This is so easy to use. You're like in a rush and you ain't got the time to just be going like, okay, full blown, like straight, like complete detail with your contour. This right here is perfect, especially with this brush. This brush is the Makeup X Ariel Morphe collection, and this is their cream contour. Take my favorite bronzer, y'all. I've been using this bronzer in how many videos, and look how much your girl still got. Look at it. So big, so big, and it's actually a little bit deeper in person. MAC Swedish Cocoa, and then I forget which one this is, but I'm gonna mix these two together. Sweep it up, sweep it up, sweep it up, sweep it up. Now you want to take your highlighter. The highlighter that I'm going to be using, did I even get a highlighter? I did not pick one. And I have to go back in there and get it. I'm going to be applying my lower lash shadow. So I'm going back into that Jackie Aina Anastasia palette. I'm going to be using Shookington in Big Wig, so that matte purple and the more satiny purple. We're going to go right under our lower lash line. And that just gave it a whole extra a little bit of baby. Oh, you can also take that credit and kind of give it that reddish tint underneath your eye if you want. Lower mascara, I used to do that all the time. I used to not apply it on there. Like, what was wrong with me? Yellow highlighter and Gilded Honey. Okay, so now let's get into these lips, honey. The Huda Beauty Rich Brown Lip Contour Pencil. And we're going to be lining our lips with this. Oh, please try this pencil. This pencil, like, it is so easy to use. I just don't like the sharpening process of it. But, and when you, it's easy to blend. It doesn't feel like you're blending a color pencil. Like, you know, you'd be like trying to blend, gonna break your lips. This is Venus and Furs 024 Pat McGrath lipsticks. Y'all, Pat McGrath be having sales on her site. Just gotta catch them. I got this on sale. And these lipsticks are so buttery. Like, what do Pat McGrath be doing up in there? I'm gonna clean the gloss. This is See-Through by MAC. Used to give us those tiny glosses. I don't know how I'm feeling about this lip. I mean, she's cute. I like it now. Almost set. I didn't spray in my ear. Whew. Ooh, gosh. When I do that first transition color, how it helps your second color just smooth right on in. Wrap for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's super easy. All you need is a Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I'm linking all my social medias down below, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I just want the one that's